Hello, welcome back to Mina's bookshelf. I'm doing a Sunday self-care Sunday reading, and I'm doing this specifically for the earth signs because days ago I did the general energy check-in for all zodiac signs, and there was a little technical problem with the earth signs video. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn sound and images were not in sync. So, in order for me to apologize and make up for that technical problem, I'm going to do a reading for the earth signs. This is something, a reading for general well being, self care. We're going to look at the energies you need to focus on when it comes to physical well being, what's going on in your mental space, when it comes to art space and spirituality as well. What do you need to focus your attention and your energy? And we're going to get some guidance also from the law of positivism um, oracle with some specific actions and practices that you can adopt in order to enhance your well being in each area of your life. So, I'm going to pull 4 cards from the Moonchild Tarot, one per each area of your essence of your being. And I would like to remind you that these are readings for entertainment purposes only, even if I'm bringing up things that regard your physical well-being, your physical form. I'm not an expert, so for any issues, concerns, and questions in the area of health, legal situations, finances, you really need to consult an expert. I just read energies. I'm not an expert in any of those areas. So let's begin. We'll read a message from the Law of Positivism Healing Oracle. We're going to start with body, then mind, then heart space, and then spirit, soul. What do you need to know? And this is a general reading for all the earth signs, for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. It's a unique reading for the 3 signs. And let me know if you stumble upon this video, even if you don't have any placements in any of those signs. Let me know if you like the format, if you're interested in me doing the same kind of reading also for the other signs, and I'll be more than happy to do it. It might become a routine for Sunday mornings. I normally do this for myself. Okay, so what do you need to know? Spirit guides from the pure white light, the guardian angels, heavenly saints, ancestors who love us and want the highest good of all. Please protect me during my readings, provide me with clarity, guidance, and inspiration. Help me deliver the right message at the right time to the right person. Okay, so what is going on? Air signs with Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising signs with placements also in these signs of Jupiter, Venus, and Mars. So, what do you need to know about your physical form? We have the 5 of Pentacles. Start from here. Mind space, so anything that regards decisions, communications, studies. Page of Wands. What you need to know about your heart, so anything regarding your relationships, whether they are romantic or not. King of Cups, awesome. And for the spirituality, for your soul, oh, we have the Queen of Cups, beautiful. Bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles. And from the Law of Positivism, let's see, what is the guidance? We'll use the guidebook also for the tarot. This is a new deck in my collection. It's the Moonchild Shadow Edition. I just did a review yesterday. If you're interested in getting to know the deck a little better, you can take a look. So, Earth signs, what is the guidance? that you need to receive for your general well-being for the month of August. I forgive and release the past to heal my life. Okay. Okay. I use my emotions to fuel my path, and I'm not amazed to see this card at the bottom as the undercurrent energy, because we have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups both in your heart space and in your soul. All right, let's begin with the Five of Pentacles for your bodily form. Okay, so this card in when it comes to health related situations, body, general well-being, and I'll keep repeating this is just for entertainment purposes only. You might not feel at best right now. The Five of Pentacles might indicate that there is a need for you to replenish your energies, your self esteem, your physical form, your health. This is a card that sometimes indicates reduced circumstances. So, in your physical world, there could be either some health concerns, and it's a 5, the midpoint between the 1 and the 10th. So this is a situation that can be easily resolved, an issue that can be easily taken care of if you dedicate enough attention to it, if you swallow your pride and ask for help. There is somebody out there that can assist you, whether this is a situation where you are physically depleted in the sense that you're lacking the energies, like it's really hard for you to get up in the morning. You might be afflicted by pains. There might be some minor health issues. So consult an expert. Talk to a counselor. Talk to somebody who can offer assistance. Five of Pentacles. Let's see what Danielle Noel, words of wisdom that she has for this energy for your physical form. So anything that has a tangible manifestation in your life, your vitality, your physical health, your stability, your financial situation. The Five of Pentacles speaks of clouded states of disharmony or loss that appear throughout misfortune. This may also indicate an actual state of illness, a lack of finances, or a feeling of rejection that leaves us deflated or scorned. Very often, these painful phases corrode a lasting impression on our spirit, slowly depleting our sense of security or peace. Over time, if we continue to dwell in this void, we may end up accumulating feelings of helplessness and victimhood, or become codependent on others. Know that despite the hardships you may be experiencing, there is still hope and support available. You have the power to come out of the situation in a new and positive light. Help may be closer than you think. Is there a friend, a loved one, or person you trust that you can reach out to at this time? So it's a time of hardships in your tangible world. It could be yourself, your self esteem, your body, your finances, your financial securities. It's interesting that there's a labyrinth, a maze featured here in the artwork, which means also that you might be at a loss when it comes to clarity of directions that you can take in your life. But if you look up, you can see the pentacles and you can find your way if you follow somebody else's guidance. Okay, now in your mind space, the Page of Wands. Maybe there's a new project, a new idea, something that has sparked your intellectual curiosity. There might be communication going out or coming in. There are news, possibly good news. You're curious. Let's see what Danielle Noel has to say about this. In the mind space, Page of Wands. This is a fiery energy. It's the spark of curiosity, something that leads you to take the first steps on a new path. Maybe you're starting something new, a new hobby, a new craft. Maybe you're starting a new, maybe reading or writing a new venture, a new creative venture. So let's see, in your heart space with the Page of Wands. This is also the child mentality, very creative, very open to learning. The Page of Wands floats above an earthly plane amidst two ancient staffs. Here she transmutes her energy into this powerful space, unaware of what lies beyond in shimmery boundary. She knows that she is capable of anything she sets her mind to, establishing her roots wherever she chooses. Fueled by excitement, she ignites the spark of her own potential. This key encourages us to reconnect with the youthful spark of our enthusiasm and the light that resides beneath the layers of our conditioned adulthood. So, also have a beginner mentality. Don't be afraid to learn something again or rediscover something that you thought you knew. Open up to something that your mind had never conceived as possible before. This is a unique inspiration that drives our spirit, and an outgoing, rebellious energy that tends to fade as we become older and more reserved. We must not forget to nurture and treasure this innocent freedom and last for life, even into the seasoned chapters of adulthood. So, if you feel like intellectually you've been a little stagnant lately, open up to rediscovery. The Page of Wands has not yet been influenced by the stress and chaos of the outside world, which allows them to fully savor and appreciate each day. But because of this, certain lessons and experiences may repeat over time and take longer to sink in. The Page of Wands helps us express our inner creative urges and audacious vitality, which helps keep us healthy, happy, and ready for adventure. Let's see now in our heart space when it comes to relationship. King of Cups, this is the culmination of it's the emotional fulfillment. You might be in a relationship, you might feel ready to embrace a relationship in a very balanced way. Let's not forget the King of Cups keeps a lid on his emotions. This is a very empathic energy, very wise. This is the typical counselor, father, paterfamilias, is the person that is very caring, very nurturing. So there might be an opening, an emotional opening to establishing harmonious relationships with other people. Let's see what the creator of the deck has to say about the King of Cups. Anyway, it's a beautiful omen, especially if you are opening up to harmonious relationships with people, not only of a romantic nature, any kinds of relationship in your work environment, in your family, with your friends. Standing in a great ocean, the King of Cups is both grounded and connected in this intuitive realm. Here, he sources his knowledge directly from the unconscious and conscious dimensions, which are fully at his disposal. His roses contain the intelligent design of the universe, and his ever-flowing heart shares the sources of this loving creative wisdom. This could be also somebody coming towards you in your heart space. It could be a water sign, but not necessarily water sign. Anybody who embodies the qualities of very highly evolved human being. The most sensitive and psychic of all the kings, this individual is ruled by the sacred wisdom of the heart. As natural leaders, they exude a sense of diplomacy and awareness that seems to illustrate control over their emotions, but underneath the surface, they're highly sensitive. The King of Cups encourages us to celebrate the blissful gifts that life has to offer and to not take the beauty around us for granted. They may have a tendency to become lost within the dimensions of their own inner worlds and can lose touch with the feelings of others if they're not mindful. The king needs a healthy amount of creative outlets to remain happy and healthy, which also rings true to the underlying message of this key. It is important for us to express and source from the gateway of our heart. Doing so helps us ignite purpose and meaning in our life. When it comes to spirituality, we have the intuitive Queen of Cups. So you intuit the world from your heart space. This is probably the even more evolved than the King of Cups when it comes to emotional energy. Very intuitive, very psychic. So it might be a good time for you, the month of August, Earth sign, to devote yourself to those practices that involve mystical arts. Tarot reader, you might be a light worker, you might read runes, you might be a fortune telling, a psychic reader, you could be a life coach. Anything in those areas where intuition and your connection with the higher self is more pronounced. Let's see what we have for the Queen of Cups. In your spiritual world, in your soul level, framed within shimmering waters, the Queen of Cups aligns with the divine principle of love. Her adorned roses represent the unfolding petals of higher consciousness, the beauty of the goddess, the mystic rose path of the Magdalens, and a symbol of the Holy Grail, the mysterious chalice that reflects the enduring power of love, which is also seen in the suit of cups. The Queen of Cups channels and creates from the intuitive realms and is deeply attuned to the mechanics of the heart. This type is a sensitive, nurturing individual who is always in sync with the needs of others, sharing a warm personality that makes you feel at home from the moment you meet them. They give advice freely and unconditionally with love, but won't bother with small talk or casual formalities, so expect to commune with them on the deepest level. Their connection to the boundless dimensions of the unseen realms gives them otherworldly insight and ability to see through the veils of consciousness and time. There's a lot of high priestess energy in this card. The Queen of Cups also encourages us to reconnect with our spirit by exploring the metaphysical of healing arts within our own self care practices. From here, we may learn to cultivate new visions that allow us to see beyond the structures of this world into inner dimensions of mysticism, intuition, and past lifetimes. So maybe you could do some not only self exploration, you could also help other people understand their current situation by exploring past lives energies. Now, let's see from the Law of Positivism Healing Oracle. I forgive and release the past to heal my life. What guidance we can receive. And I would say we should also read from the bottom of the deck. I use my emotions to fuel my path because the water energy of the cups suit is so predominant in this reading when it comes to your heart and soul spirit space. I use my emotions to fuel my path, number 28. Our emotions fuel us forward and are the base of our life decisions. How we feel most often decides our path unless we let our minds and thoughts override them. Emotions can exist consciously and subconsciously, so when we dive deeper into ourselves, we find the source of our action. So practice is to harness the power of your emotions. Writing down your dreams and desires while being in a state of contentment and gratitude. Doing things that create more emotions that uplift you and avoiding activities that don't contribute to this. Expressing all your emotions. There are no negative and positive ones, just emotions which you can observe and decide to transform. So this is why we have this King of Cups and Queen of Cups here in your heart space and in your soul space. It's really important for you to deal with your emotions, to open up to them, to share your emotional self with other people, to find healing through emotions, through intuition, going deep within yourself. when in an emotional state that you want to express in another way than verbally, create something with your hands: art, dance, music. In fact, here, when it comes to the intellectual space, we have the Page of Wands. Maybe it would be a great time for you to start a new hobby. Devote yourself to art, go to dance school, learn how to play an instrument. So on can help you channel that emotion into a transformative state. Symbols in this card you might want to look at. We have the Kurdish mountains and sun. Oh, actually, we're looking at this card, so sorry, which are symbol of rebirth and transmutation of the soul. And then we have the partridge here, which is a symbol of courage and wisdom. Now, from card number 21 instead, which was the main card that we drew from the deck for practices that you could start this month to heal and reach the utmost of your general well-being. I forgive and release the past to heal my life. Forgiveness is the internal process of unconditional acceptance, compassion, and release. When we understand that we have to accept all of life, its blessings and lessons, to fully walk our path, we release the need to hold on to the past. Forgiveness is the way to liberation and unconditional love and acceptance. And these are the cards of unconditional love and acceptance right here. If there is something that happened to you in the recent past or further back in the past that still has an effect on you, you can find healing in art, for example, in creativity. Liberate your creative instincts. Use your skills, use your talent. Explore other ways, other hobbies, anything that can help you increase your self-esteem, because it looks like this is not just feeling broken when it comes to finances, but I do have the feeling that this is like a more of a spiritual impoverishment. Maybe there has been some experience in your recent past that has put a dent into the armor of your self-esteem. Maybe something in your emotional world, might have been a relationship. So there's a spiritual reawakening here, opening your heart chakra, opening yourself to the acceptance, full acceptance of your emotions. Possibly people coming into your space that will help you use your intuitive skills to find healing, rediscover your love for music, for art, visual arts, photography, whichever. Now, practice is to release and forgive. This practice is an act of self-love. Use it as often as for as long as required. Number 1, sit in stillness in meditation and ask yourself, what am I holding on to and what needs forgiveness? How can I forgive myself and others? Number 2, journal on the things that are coming up right now. This is what you need to focus on healing. And number 3, write down, I forgive, and continue with what you're forgiving and releasing right now. Symbols in the card are the crescent moon, which is a symbol of release, need to release, and butterflies as a symbol of hope, change, and transformation. Okay, so this was my self-care, self-healing reading for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn for the month of August. To apologize for the bad quality of the sound and images of the video that I did for them a while ago. For everybody else who stumbled upon this video and found it interesting, and maybe the messages rang a bell for you too, and you can find healing in these words, let me know how this reading resonated with you, and let me know if you would like me to do this also for the other signs. Thank you so much for watching. Many, many blessings.